it's Janelle here, also known as Chow Chow 808. Welcome back to another video. And yes, you are seeing my face all done up with some lipstick on. It's been a while since that has happened. But today I'm here to talk about my 2018 beauty favorites. And I'm going to wrap up this year. I'm not going to be talking about my holy grail favorites. So that's stuff including my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Foundation, my e.l.f. eyebrow pencils, that type of things, or my MAC eyeshadow palette. Those are always going to be my go-to favorites. Those are always going to be things that I will always love and adore. So I wanted to bring in other things that I have been reaching for, loving during this whole year. Some of it I have been new discoveries, and I was really thinking back and looking back on a few reviews that I did, and these were the products that really stood out to me. I don't have a whole lot, but I'm hoping you guys enjoy this video. So we're going to jump right in, and the first one is my Makeup or Revolution Makeup Emily Edit The Wants palette. Now, I know when I originally gave this review, I didn't have a lot of, I don't know how to explain this, but I didn't give it the highest, scores in regards to a makeup palette. But what I love about it is the fact that this constantly makes me want to think of new color combinations. It makes me want to pull in a ton of different colors that are all very usable. I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I love that one because it does have a ton of colors. It has a lot of great neutrals, and the pops of colors that it includes are very bright. So it's not something that I can pull in on an everyday basis just because I work in an office and it's not very appropriate to have very loud eyeshadow like that. But I really love the Wants palette just because, I don't know if you can see, I'm sorry if you can see the mirror reflection, but the colors in here are very, very neutral, and even the pops of colors that is included in this palette, it's very easy to work into any type of look. It's not too loud where it kind of distracts you and makes it hard to ignore, if that makes sense. But the colors in here are great in regards to just giving you a little something extra. So that's why I love this palette. I love reaching for it. It really makes me think of new combinations, and I'm wearing it today. I have Prayer all throughout the upper area into the brow bone. I have Dues Paid in my crease. I went ahead and I took Cheer and I popped that on the outer corner. And I have Good Vibes all over my lid with Cupcake layered on top. I love this palette. I love that it has my colors. And like I said, I think it's just great for anybody who is just easing their way into makeup, who may be afraid to start using color. It's a great introduction to color for them. And they can get comfortable with it, and then they can move on to something a little bit brighter, more opaque, like a Jaclyn Hill palette. But this is the Emily Edit, the Wants palette. The next one, sorry if you see me looking off to the side, I have my list here on my left, so I want to follow that. The next one is the Dior Backstage Foundation, and I have it in the color 2WO, and I believe it's 2 Warm Olive. I love this foundation so much. I'm wearing it today. I wear it every single day to work. I like how it's a medium coverage. It's not too heavy on my skin, and believe it or not, it does have a light scent to it, and this was the only scented foundation that has not broken me out. I thought I was getting breakouts because of it earlier when I started using it, but I think it was just due to stress because right now I don't have any breakouts. I love this so much, and this is like the one foundation that I found matches my skin tone perfectly. So love this foundation, love how long wear it is, and it's just like I said, it's a super light foundation. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy on the face, and it just does an amazing job. Now I have a mascara. So this is L'Oreal's Volume Lash Paradise Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I love this thing. For a drugstore mascara, I don't like spending too much money on it, but for this, I will. I love it, and I have gone through tubes of it. I have a new tube sitting back there somewhere, so I'm probably on my 5th tube or so. But I love the brush that it comes with. I love the waterproof formula because for me, the drier the better. I've actually had this for a while now. I love how, like, when it gets dry, it really does a great job of pushing up my lashes, adding a little bit of volume, but also helping the curls stay a little longer. I love how it separates it. Oh, it's just such a good mascara, and it lasts for a really, really long time. Whenever I love using this if I have a long day at work, events that I need to go to, whatever it may be, I always reach for this. I have not purchased any other mascara ever since I started using this, so I love it, I love it, I love it. The next thing I have is a skincare item, and this is the Bioscent, can't pronounce it, but it's their little, it's a sample size, and it's the squalane vitamin C rose oil, and I have been using this. I use the squalane at night, and I've always used that at night ever since I got this little trio, or I don't know what it's called, but it's a little sample kit. I've always used that at night just because I have tried it out in the past. It's the one oil that has significantly helped the moisture of my, like retaining the moisture in my skin. But also it's one that hasn't irritated my skin, and there is no scent to it, so it's been so nice. So I was very interested to try this, and it's in a little bottle, and I use this in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work. This is my moisturizer, and it goes underneath my makeup. I love it because I don't find it, since I put it on the areas that are the driest, which are my cheeks, I concentrate it there, and I bring some right here where I don't know what this place is called, but right here it gets really, really dry for me, and especially around my eyebrows. So I tend to focus it there. I don't find it making me greasier faster during the day, and I just overall love how lightweight it is under my makeup. I can even add on my usual daily moisturizer, and I don't feel anything. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't affect the way my foundation applies. I love this. Now, my last favorite is one that I don't have because I've used, but I'm going to move to the side, and I'm going to put a little picture of it here. And it's the PALTY hair dye from the PALTY brand. And the reason why I have been loving it is because ever since I was a middle schooler, I've always wanted to have lighter hair. I don't know what it was, but I always just wanted to have that light hair. And I had tried so many different hair dyes. I've tried so many different things, and nothing was working. Nothing was working. I would even go with the blondest of blonde hair dyes. I would put that in my hair, and I would have nothing. So I decided to give PALTY a try because I remember I went to a hairstylist that my grandma used to go to a lot, and she said, because I have both Japanese and Filipino blood, my hair color is a lot more opaque, and it's very tough to get rid of. Even if you were to bleach it, it would just come out orange, and I would need multiple bleaching sessions in order to get it to the blank slate to add on different hair colors if I wanted to. So she said I needed to look for hair dye that was specifically made for Oriental hair. And I don't know how true that was, but I was still going along with my Garnier, my Revlon, you know, like that type of thing. I even tried John Frieda, I think that's what it's called. I've tried a lot of hair dyes over the years, and nothing ever gave me the results that I wanted. So I always stuck to like the reds and the browns because, you know, that was easy, but that wasn't what I wanted. So fast forward to a few months ago where I tried the PALTY hair dye, and oh my gosh, it was the first hair dye that actually had an impact on my hair. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but in person my hair is a lot lighter, and it has that golden hue to it, almost like a rose gold-ish vibe. And so I picked up another one from a Korean brand that I'm very excited to try. Just haven't tried it out yet, and I really want to try it out today, but we'll see how that goes. But I love PALTY. It's so good. It's a little bit more expensive than your typical hair dye in my opinion, because I usually stick with Garnier, and it's usually about like $5 or $6 I think in stores. So I really am just so excited that I found something that works. And it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, the heavens opened up and down came the PALTY. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't have really any other things to talk about in regards to beauty favorites. My routine has been pretty much the same. I use the same skincare stuff over and over again, so I don't have any new things that I've been adding in. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking around and being here with me through 2018. It's been so fun, and I'm just so glad I got to share it with you guys. So until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.